You know that feeling, right? Your phone is supposed to work for you, but most days it feels like you're working for it. Well, today we are going to completely flip that script. We're going to look at 5 simple automations that turn your phone into a powerful assistant, one that does all the boring, repetitive work for you.
And the payoff here is huge. I'm not talking about saving a few seconds here and there. We are talking about clawing back a solid 15 to 30 minutes every single day. Just think for a second. What would you do with all that extra time?
So let's really think about that. What if your phone, the very device we blame for sucking away our time, could actually give you back a huge chunk of your day? This isn't some tech fantasy. It's exactly what happens when you set up the right, simple workflows.
All right, here's the plan. We're going to check out that 30-minute promise. Then we'll dive into 2 really big areas. First, automations for digital organization, getting rid of all that clutter. And second, automations for deep focus. Then we'll wrap it all up with your new automation toolkit.
Okay, first up, let's get you organized. And I'm talking about creating a true set-it-and-forget-it system. You put in a little work once, up front, and then these things just run in the background, keeping your digital life completely in order without you even thinking about it.
Come on, we've all been there. You're frantically digging through your inbox, searching for that one critical PDF your client sent like 3 weeks ago. It's buried under a mountain of newsletters and junk mail, and you can just feel that little bead of sweat. The panic is real.
The fix for this is a team of 3 tools working together. You've got Gmail, which is our trigger. Then there's Zapier, which is kind of the magic connector that does all the heavy lifting. And finally, Google Drive, which is the safe, organized home where your file ends up. And the way it works is so simple, it's beautiful. A new email with an attachment lands in your inbox, and boom! Zapier instantly snags that file and zips it over to a specific folder you picked in Google Drive. It happens automatically every single time. You literally never have to think about saving an email attachment again.
All right, next problem, the absolute flood of images we get from apps like WhatsApp. 1 minute, it's a crucial receipt for your expenses. The next, it's a photo from a family vacation. They all get jumbled together, and let's be honest, they're super easy to lose, especially if you get a new phone.
For this, we've got 2 awesome options. For pretty much everyone, Google Photos is the super simple no-brainer solution. But if you're an Android user and you want a bit more control, like picking exactly which folders get backed up and where they go, then an app like Folder Sync is an amazing pro-level choice. And setting this up in Google Photos is ridiculously easy. Seriously, it's 3 taps. You go to Settings, you turn on Backup and Sync, and then you just flip the switch for the WhatsApp Images folder. That's it. From that moment on, every picture that comes in is safe and sound in the cloud. So our files are now getting organized on their own. Fantastic. But let's move on to something even more valuable, our focus. This next set of automations, this is a true game changer. We're not just organizing files anymore, we're actively reclaiming your mental space from all those constant interruptions.
Think about it. We are just bombarded all day with cool articles, long reports, interesting newsletters, but who actually has the time to sit down and read all of them? You save them to that read later list, which, let's be real, is where good intentions go to die. The pile just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Okay, now imagine this. You find a huge article online. Instead of sighing and saving it for later, you just hit the share button, tap a custom summarize shortcut you made, and bam! In seconds, you get a notification with the 5 key bullet points and a 1-line summary. You just digested the core of that entire article in less than 30 seconds. How cool is that?
And the best part is what's happening behind the scenes. It's not some crazy complicated code. You're basically just sending a simple instruction to an AI in plain English, literally just asking it, hey, summarize this for me and just give me the good stuff. It's that simple.
All right, let's shift gears to something way more serious. We all know it, but it's worth saying again. Glancing at your phone while driving is incredibly dangerous. Just that one little buzz from a text message can break your concentration, and the consequences can be, well, terrible.
The good news is both iOS and Android have great solutions for this. If you're on an iPhone, you can use the built-in driving focus mode. It's fantastic. It can automatically figure out when you're driving and send out a custom auto reply you've written. If you're on Android, an app like Tasker gives you even more power. You can set it up to trigger that auto reply the second your phone connects to your car's Bluetooth.
And for our last big problem area, meetings. You know the drill. You get on a call, a bunch of people talk for an hour, you hang up, and now what? Who's doing what?
Without a solid system, all those important decisions and action items just vanish into thin air. They fall right through the cracks.
Now, this next automation it's just pure genius. The moment a new meeting gets added to your Google Calendar, Zapier springs into action. It creates a brand new Google Doc from a template you made, and it automatically fills in the meeting title, the date, even who's attending. So when the meeting starts, your structured notes document is already waiting for you. Nothing gets missed.
Okay, let's pull all this together. Because what we've looked at here, these aren't just 5 random tricks. They're the core of a complete toolkit that transforms your phone from a distraction into a genuine productivity partner.
So let's just recap what this new reality looks like. Your important files, they're organized automatically. You're absorbing huge articles in seconds, not hours. Your memories are safely backed up. Your drive is totally distraction-free. And you walk into every single meeting completely prepared. That's a huge shift.
So, I'm going to leave you with this thought. When you put these systems in place, you're not just saving a few minutes. You're automating the constant digital noise, that administrative drag that just eats away at our brain power. So the real question isn't just about the time you save. It's this. Once you've automated all that noise, what are you going to do with the quiet?